Hello, hello, welcome. We are live, and I just realized I ain't on my hotspot. Oh, I am, but it's not connected to hotspot. And we're back. We're back. To make sure you guys don't miss out on all the value, right? It's still saying StreamYard that's unstable, but here we'll go with. Let me know if you're joining on StreamYard. Pop in the permission so it allows me to see your name. So whether that's on the Healthy Wild Women group, whether that's on the YouTube, on hashtag replay, or indeed on the LinkedIn, then let me know. Give me a shout, hashtag replay. Let me know you're joining. And today I want to cover off summer body weight loss. Now, the reason I want to cover this off is because I see so many people starting to feel the pressure. So many clients and women in general feeling the pressure around the summer body. And what does that mean? Well, the sun's now coming out. It's gonna not today. I'm not gonna lie. I've just been out for a walk. It's not hot today. But what it means is that kind of doubt and that dread in a way of summer because the layers come off, right? So we take our tops off, we've got strappy tops. You might be going on holiday somewhere, so you might be looking to wear a swimsuit or a bikini, and you're just like filled with dread. So I wanted to come on and share with you what you can do around the summer body, because as you know, we're in April now, so I want you to be able to start now. So if it's something that you do want to lose weight before the summer, I've come on to basically give you a rally call, hey Hazel, to say please start now. So don't wait until end of June and you realize that you're going on holiday in July. Start with the summer body weight loss now to give yourself time to actually enjoy food, live life, and not go on some crazy fad diet where you end up losing the weight initially, and then once you come off it you end up putting even more back on, because it's scientifically proven that people on the yo-yo diets will lose weight and then put even more on from when they first started. So that's my one plea and pledge, if you like, on this call today, is to ask you not to go on some weird fad detox diet to get the summer body you want. My call to action is that you start doing that now. And you're right, but what? It's Monday, we're halfway through, but you can still get a plan in place for the rest of this week, okay? So think about meal planning. I spoke about it in a post I did this morning. So think about meal planning. So what are you going to have for dinner tonight? What are you going to have for breakfast, lunch, dinner tomorrow? What do snacks look like? Have you got a load of fruit in, or have you got kind of lots of chocolate bouncing around your home if it being Easter? What are the things you can do that are quick win actions to help you on that journey? So think about this week. You might be thinking, oh, Julie, whatever, holidays coming up, I'm going to have a great time. I'm not saying you can't not enjoy the Easter, any celebrations or meals out you've got, but let's talk about being sustainable with our weight loss and actually getting there and still being able to enjoy all the things you've got between now and the summer, all the things you've got coming up, or now between whenever you go on holiday, whether that's June, July, or August, or even like say as the weather gets warmer here, feeling comfortable to sit outside in a restaurant in a strappy top and not feeling like you're covering up your arms. So I really want to help you get to that place. So tip number one, what can you do this week to help you on your weight loss journey? So if you've got any biscuits, if you've got the chocolate, whatever is your go-to thing, you know, for me, it's crisps. Crisps are my go-to, and I don't have any in the house. I've got some Snacker Jacks and rice cakes to snack on if I've really got that craving. But again, I'll have one packet and I won't sit and eat the whole multi-pack. You give me a packet crisp and it will scream at me until I eat it. So it's really about going, look, what is in the house? And if there's other people in the house, ask for support around that. Say, look, I'm trying to lose weight for my summer body. I want to feel good in the summer and not feel self-conscious about, you know, taking off my layers and getting strappy top on or wearing a swimsuit or whatever it may be. And just say to them, so I really appreciate your help with not bringing that food into the house. Or if you do have it, then don't tell me you've got it and store it away wherever. Because it's that thing about getting support on board from people that we live with who are around us to help support us in our goals and what it truly means for us, right? So if you really want to go on holiday and feel good about your body and not like you're having to cover up, then get the people around you on board with that. And if they're not supportive, this is where you got to think about your willpower and your why and get really stubborn and determined to do it for yourself. So for week now, for the week now, think about getting rid of the things you know you snack on, the 1 or 2 biscuits that end up being 200 calories a day over 5 days a week. Soon builds up, right? If you think that's 99 calories per biscuit, they often sell it on now. But if you're having 2 cheeky biscuits, how often are you having them? And you're probably not realizing you're having them as much as you can. So let's basically ultimately get on top of the snacking this week. Get on top of the snacking, switch out the biscuits for the fruit. And if you're like, oh, but I don't really fancy a bit of fruit, then you're not hungry. Simple as that. That's a test of whether you're hungry or not. If you're not going to eat the bit of fruit, then you're not hungry. Maybe you're bored, maybe you're feeling tired, maybe you're dehydrated. Tune into what it is that's causing you to do the snacking and switch it out so you've only got healthy options, because nobody ever comes to me going, oh my God, I'm overweight because I've eaten too much fruit. It just does not happen. Okay, so think about what we can do this week to get started by switching out the snacks. And then if you want, you'll see my feed a high protein high protein ball recipe. So these are things that have got dates in them, nuts in them. Yes, they're high in calories because they're full of nuts and they're full of dates, but they're going to fill you up and give your body nutrition. They're not full of empty calories that are going to make you crave more. Having one will fulfill you, and you can keep them in the freezer and they're ready to go. So if you get caught out and about, like I do many times after doing classes and want something quick, they're easy to grab and they're so much better for your body. So it's that whole quality, high quality snack piece as well. So what are you going to do this week? Let me know and drop in the comments around snacking. What are you going to switch out from your current snacking, which may be around biscuits, chocolate, and crisps, to healthier, high quality actions around homemade protein balls, rice cake, vegetable sticks, fruits. Quick, convenient, easy go-to, and that's what we need, right? Okay, next one is around, as I mentioned, support and getting people on board. So I briefly said about support. It's something that people will be supportive initially. They'll be like, oh, Hazel, that's great. You want to do that? They'll be like, oh, Laura, that's great that you want to do that for your body. I'm really impressed. But once it starts to go on for a bit, they're like, oh, I'm a bit bored with this. Is she not over this yet? Over this healthy eating fad? We're a bit bored of that. Let's go and grab the chippy. Let's go and have the Chinese. And it's really about you being stubborn and determined about what it is you want to do. Yes, get people on board to support you and cheer you up and recognize when you're doing well. But at the same time, don't rely on other people, on that third party person, to be your cheerleader. Yeah, be your own cheerleader. You know, in terms of accountability, join the Healthy Wild Women group, pop in there. What is it you're planning on doing? How are you going to get there? What is it you need support with? And even if it's popping in the group every day to go, this is my breakfast, this is my lunch, I've switched out the snack. You know, come into the group and be accountable in the group, and we'll support you in the group. So don't always rely on friends and family, because initially it can be good and then it can waver. And back yourself as well. Okay, so the next one is around, I touched on it there, meal planning, around what you're going to have to eat for dinner tonight, what you're going to have for breakfast, lunch, dinner. And often people say, oh, I get bored with eating the same thing, I can't be bored choosing. But the truth is, we eat a lot of similar foods. It's just cooked in a different way. If you look at what you have mainly, it's just cooked in a bit of a different way. I've kind of got my lunch on the go behind, and it's chicken sausages. I'm going to have that with beetroot. I'll see what else is in the fridge to help with it. But ultimately, a lot of what we have is similar, but it's just because we don't like to be stuck to a plan. We like to think we're adventurous. We like to think we like variety. But actually, a lot of what we eat is very similar. It's the same things. And by having a plan, you take away from when life gets chaotic and busy. So when life gets busy, you're tired, the last thing you want to make is another decision about what to eat. Then when you've got your plan there, you know what you're having, it takes it away. And honestly, supermarkets become so boring when you don't go down all the crap food aisles. It's like unreal. I hate supermarket shopping. It's so boring. It's like fruit, veg, chicken. That's it. Fruit, veg, chicken. I might have a bit of fish. I might have a bit of beef, but apart from that, it's kind of like, it's not that exciting. It might hit up, the dried fruit section and nuts and the tomatoes, tin tomatoes, but there's really not a lot of excitement in supermarket shopping. Because the truth is, we don't need all this stuff they sell us. We just need the basics. We just need foods as they are, as whole foods. So really think about planning out your meals. And if you've never done it before and that seems a bit overwhelming, strip it back. Start with 2 days. Start with 2 days and go, right, actually, okay, we're on Monday now. I might need to do a bit of shop on Tuesday, depending on where you are. So let's plan out your meals for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, chances are you might be going away on Friday or doing something. So let's go for Wednesday, Thursday. Plan out those 2 meals. And you know what I'm going to say? Get protein in the breakfast, protein in lunch, protein in dinner. And then your snacks are your fruit, it's your water, homemade protein balls if you want one of the recipes. So think about how you can make it work for you and what you've got on. Okay, so we talked a little there around meal planning, a bit about high quality snacks, a little bit about getting support on board, different ways to do that, but also backing yourself. And ultimately, it's about taking responsibility. Sometimes we can like say, oh, but because we're tired or the stressful work, we can't eat because my husband doesn't support me, my partner buys crap food and it's around me all the time. They don't like to eat what I like to eat. Take responsibility. There's a lot of times me and my husband will have different meals. A lot of times we'll have different lunches. And it's that whole thing when you would go out to a restaurant, you'd have different meals. So why do you expect every meal to be the same? And you might be, well, it's easy. Well, if your husband's an adult, he can kind of make his own dinner, right? He can make his own lunch. So really think about taking responsibility for what you want to eat and how you want to feel. And that is a big game changer. So think about in the summer how you want to feel about your body. Think about on a daily basis foods that you enjoy versus food you tell yourself you enjoy. So we have the Chinese on a Friday night because it's what we do. It's what we have. We have the chippy because it's what we do. Yeah, but how do you feel after you have that food? Do you enjoy it when you're eating it? Do you feel like high energy after having it, or do you feel rubbish? Does it give you bellyache? Does it not feel good? Do you feel bloated? Stop punishing yourself with food. Stop being a people pleaser around food to keep others happy. Think about looking after your own health because you do have a choice. So make a choice about what you're choosing to eat on a daily basis for your own health and not to please other people. And then the next thing was around checking in. So checking in with yourself to go, what's worked for me, what's not worked, and why hasn't it worked? You know, you get like work reviews, but we never do reviews on our own body performance or why we feel the way we are. So where are you on your hormone cycle, which might be dictating part of how you're feeling, part of what you've been craving. Have you been stressed this weekend? Have you had a stressful weekend? Like I've shared, you know, on socials, the stress I've had this weekend. And last Tuesday was the washing machine going on fire. So I've had a stressful week, right? And I'm hormonal. So wow, there's three things wanting me just to go, eat all the crap in the sun, comfort. But I know I feel worse for it. And I'll also be less resilient in dealing with that stuff. So think about actually, what is it I'm struggling with? What is it I need to change? And who can I get on board to help me with that? Or am I doing it all solo? So what support groups can I go around that, such as a Healthy Well Women group? So think about what it is that's working for you, what's not working for you, what you can do to get over your own obstacle, barrier, struggle, whatever it is, and what is helping you to learn about yourself. For all these things, there's learnings. There's always learnings. All right. But ultimately, what I'm sharing with you is to help you get the summer body without the fad diets, the yo-yoing. And it's not just for summer. I'll be honest, the things I've given you, the strategies I've given you are for long-term weight loss. These aren't just for the summer. But I want us females, like, it's not saying that we're going to be like flaunting our body, as some women would say, but it's about you being comfortable in what you're wearing in the summer, that you can fit back into all the clothes you love, the ones that you wish you could wear, but don't feel comfortable enough to wear at the moment because of your weight. All right, let's track back then. So first up, I'll give you a couple of actions. Your fast implementation action, your quick start action is around swapping out the snacks, swapping out the crisps, the chocolate, the biscuits for fruit, vegetable sticks, homemade protein balls, Snacker Jacks. If you've got savory, they do sweet ones too. Switching out the snacks for the rest of today, tomorrow for healthier things. I appreciate you might get a bit stuck this afternoon, but even more reason to go out and go and do a bit of a shop and go for a quick walk. Just go and buy even one apple, one banana. So yeah, switch out the snacks from the unhealthy, highly processed to the healthier snacks. And you can have your fill of those, right? As long as you're not replacing meals with them, but you can have your fill of those and lunch as much as you like. All right, so that's around snacks. Then I mentioned meal planning. So let's try and do 2 days of meal planning. Wednesday, Thursday, what are you having breakfast, lunch, and dinner? 2 days, so that's it. What are you going to have? Plan it, protein in each meal. Get it done. Anyone doesn't like it in your household, they can make their own thing. Yeah, tomorrow go do the food shop and get it done. And remember, you know, this is not, when I say meal planning, it's not about you just living off salad or things that are deemed healthy or you're told are healthy. It's actually about you having food you enjoy. So if you like a House Nando's, for example, so you can have a chicken breast with spice on it and then sweet potato wedges and then a bit of veg on the side. So think about how you can take the meals you like and make them into a healthier version of takeaways, for example. There was a recipe I put a little while back about the Chinese pork recipe. Again, if that's a recipe or there's something you really love and you'd like a recipe for it, drop me a note. Happy to help. Happy to help. Just drop me a note. But yes, enjoy the food. Don't be punishing yourself with stuff you don't like or you think you should eat it because it's healthy. And then at the end of the week, check in. Where are you at? What's worked? What's struggled? What's really not worked for you? And it might be the support around you. Like I say, have the conversation, get on board with those around you. If that's not working, drop into the Healthy Well Women group. That's what we're there for. Pop in what you're going to be doing this week to help with your summer weight loss. And really think about backing yourself and not setting our homes up, not setting our homes up in other people. Think about backing ourselves. And then number one is really taking responsibility. So owning it. You know, you deserve to put your health first. You deserve to be comfortable in summer. You deserve to be able to wear a strappy top and feel comfortable and love your body. You deserve to be able to go out and feel like the sun's shining, great, I'm going to go out and enjoy it, rather than feeling like you're covering up your body. So I want us women to go out and actually own it. And it's not to say we're going to be like massively loud with confidence, but it's about being comfortable in your own body, being comfortable in your clothes, because that weight's come off and you've not done it in a way that's going to be punishing your body and punishing your mental health to get there. All right, team. I hope that helps. Like I say, if you do want a little note on all those pointers, it's in the post today. So go and check it out. It is on the Facebook, the Healthy Well Women group, on the Instagram, so and LinkedIn too. So go and check it out. If you're struggling to find it, let me know and I can tag you in. And of course, if you're not part of the Healthy Well Women group, it is a free community on Facebook. Pop me a note and I can send you a link for that too. Really about creating a movement for women to feel good in their bodies, to lose weight, to get more active, be healthy, whatever is your goal. But overall, just lifting us up and supporting one another to be the better version of ourselves that we want. What the thing is that you've been holding you back for months, years in many cases. Many clients have been holding themselves back for years and years, and I want to help us get there. All right, team, you ready? Summer body is on, right? Switch out the snacks, a couple of days of meal planning, get the support on board, back yourself, take responsibility, and we're going to get there before the summer rather than doing a last minute panic of hitting up 10 fitness classes and starving ourselves before we go on holiday. Hope that helps. Let me know. Appreciate you for joining. Give me a shout. Let me know if that's helped or not. Hashtag replay if you catch on the replay. And I shall catch you later, team. Have a good afternoon, evening. Take care.